Hey Pisces, it's Suzanne with Sunny Force Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for March 1st through March 7th. All right, and this week we're going to take a look at, what is making you and your person uncomfortable. It could be the same thing. It could be something completely different. So the green cards represent your person, whoever that is. And these black and gold cards are going to represent you. This is actually called the gold and black deck. So if you search that on Amazon, you will find it. And, I also have the black and gold deck, which I'm going to be using today. And I find both of these decks extremely beautiful. I love black decks in particular. I don't really know why I do as much as I do. All right, so these two cards represent what makes you uncomfortable. These two cards represent how Spirit is seeing this situation, and these two cards will show us what could possibly happen if we confront possibly what we're uncomfortable with. All right, so we're going to start with your person up here. What do we have? This card, I swear, is coming out in just about 8. I feel like it's come out in at least 5 or 6 readings for the other person. So at some point, that other person is going to be represented by you as well. So this is the Three of Pentacles, okay? Three of Pentacles is actually about coming together and collaborating and being together. But you can see that the oracle part of this card is saying reach out. So this person is uncomfortable in some way with the idea possibly of being together, but more importantly, they're uncomfortable with reaching out to you in some way. And I said this in another reading, but I'm going to say it again. If this is the feminine up here, okay, I feel like the feminine's job is not necessarily to reach out as a feminine. A feminine's energy is about allowing the masculine, whoever that is, to pursue them, to pursue her. Okay? If this is a masculine up here, and I'll say this again, ladies, a lot of masculines out there, a lot of men out there are very uncomfortable pursuing their feminines or women, or because of, especially in the workplace, okay, because they can experience a lot of retribution. They can, ruin their career. They can ruin their reputation. So this person, is afraid to reach out or contact you, or they're afraid that they're uncomfortable in some way, possibly with the fact that they are reaching out or that the two of you are together, okay? Because again, Three of Pentacles is about being together, coming together. They literally might be uncomfortable because they are with you for some reason. Let's see. What else? All right, so this is the Fool. And you can see that the oracle here is trust. And I feel like this is saying that your person may not be, they're uncomfortable trusting the situation that they have with you right now. They are afraid of the unknown. At the end of the day, they're afraid of what they don't know, what they can't see. This person that you're dealing with might be very used to being in control in their life. They might be the boss. They might be somebody that has a lot of decision-making ability, and they're used to having some level of control. But there's something about the connection with you that feels uncontrollable, or something where they're called to trust. They're called to trust that the two of you are together, or trust that reaching out to you is the right thing. What else do we have here? Love abounds. So while it might be known to you, or it might not, that this person has a lot of love for you, you guys might be in the beginning stages. It might feel, and I say this, I feel like in a lot of personal readings, if there is some barrier or some block between you and this person, it might feel like you're in the first phase or the honeymoon phase of your relationship for an extended period of time. And what I typically will say in response to that, because a lot of you will say to me, I want this to move to the next step. I want this to move to the next level. I'll say to you, enjoy the extended honeymoon phase. Enjoy what you have. This person is, I feel like, taking a risk in some way being with you. It could be because you work with them. It could be for another reason. But it feels like it's extending that romantic honeymoon phase between the two of you. Okay? And this person in some way is uncomfortable because they're forced to trust. Maybe trust you, trust other people around them, trust things that they can't control. And that makes this person uncomfortable. What is making you uncomfortable? Okay, this is what I was just saying. You want to see things move to the next level. Okay, so there was a reason that I just shared that with you. The Hangman says you really have to try to look at things from a different perspective. Why might this person be uncomfortable? Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense why they're uncomfortable? If it does, then looking at it from, a new perspective might be a really, really good thing for you, especially if you're focused on being hung up, in the fact that this may not be moving at the pace that you would like to see it move in. All right? So you're uncomfortable with the pace of this in some way. What else do we have? 10 of Wands. You might consider, if you're looking at this connection or you're looking at, being hung up or the pace of this as this horrendous burden, that's something that you definitely have to change your perspective on, because this energy will carry you nowhere, will get you nowhere. All right, so you're focused on your own burden, whatever that is in this situation, which I understand that, but it feels like what needs to happen is looking at your situation in another way. Once this moves forward, okay, it'll bring on a whole new set of burdens. It'll bring on a whole new set of issues and problems, as anything does. So enjoy what you have now, because you don't know what's coming either. And maybe it's supposed to be like that right now for some reason. How does Spirit see this connection right now? We have King of Pentacles, card of Taurus, and Strength. Card of Leo. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You might be dealing with a Leo for some of you. So this is how Spirit is seeing things right now. You might be, and I feel like this is a positive thing, you might be drawing strength from the moments with this person that make you very happy. Okay, because King of Pentacles is very happy. He focuses on what he has, not what he wants. Okay, he already has a lot to give, and I feel like Spirit is saying that to you. You have a lot to give, and you're happiest when you're giving it versus when you're focused on maybe what you don't have yet with this person. Okay, so you derive a lot of strength from giving what you already have to give. All right, so let's take a look over here, and this is about what happens if we confront what we're uncomfortable with. What do we have here? All right, so we have the Six of Wands. So that's victory, victory in love. It could be an ego victory in some way. So, because there's a dark and a light side to every card. And this is what I'm saying about focusing on feeling grateful for what you have right now, because you don't know what's coming either. And to move forward, just because it feels satisfying to your ego in some way, that's not the reason to move forward. What else do we have? Hermit, card of Virgo. So I feel like this is saying that you could end up spending a lot more time alone when this moves forward. Maybe this person has to go through something that would require a lot of their time, or their time might be taken up because something was confronted. You might find that you don't get to spend as much time with this person should you confront this. So let's clarify a couple things. Let's clarify the Fool card for them. And I want to clarify this card for them. And let's clarify Reach Out for them as well. For you, I want to clarify the Burden, Ten of Wands, and this Hermit card, where you could end up spending a lot more time alone because you actually get what you want, or what you think you want. All right, so let's see for this person with Reach Out, we have Control. So again, this is what I was saying. With this Fool card, this person is being forced to trust you on some level, or trust the situation. And, you know, if they are together with you, Three of Pentacles, or, you know, they're afraid to reach out, or they're afraid to actually be with you, you know, it's because they feel this lack of control. All right, this is actually the Strength card. Fool clarified by Four of Cups. So opportunity beckons. That means that this person is on the cusp of an opportunity, I feel like, with you. But what is the Four of Cups about? This person is focusing on those three empty cups. You know, he might be looking down, looking at those three empty cups, and he can't see or focus on that Ace of Cups, which is the cup that you have for them. Those three empty cups, whatever they mean to this person, it can be potential loss of, well, it can be different for everybody, but they're focused on the potential loss. And that's going to be, like I said, different for everybody. So, you know, you might want to pursue the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups with this person. And I feel like for a lot of you, they want that too. But until they can see this as an opportunity that beckons, that's right on the horizon for them with you, as long as they're focusing on what they could lose versus what they gain, it's like they're going to stay in this energy. So what do we have here? Love Abounds. All right, we have the Death card. So, you know, this is fairly new energy. Like I said, you know, you and this person might be in some type of extended honeymoon phase with each other, because this person isn't letting go, death, releasing something. So it goes on and on. in order for this to grow into, a full Two of Cups between the two of you, something has to be released by this person. Right? And they're uncomfortable with that. They're clearly uncomfortable releasing something. So over here, back to you, the Ten of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. For some of you, the burden might be, this person might be in a marriage. This person might be, Hierophant, committed to something. It doesn't have to be another person. It doesn't have to be a marriage, okay? But you're seeing their commitment to something as a burden. And it's keeping you hung up from moving this forward. But it's like, be careful what you wish for, because when it moves to the next step, there will be additional challenges and burdens along the way. That's what you may not be seeing, and that's what you may be protected from right now. That's why this, why this energy might be continuing. It's all in how you look at it. Hermit clarified, by Seven of Pentacles. So remember the Hermit, you might be, both of these cards, I feel like Seven of Pentacles and Hermit are very, very similar, because this gentleman here is reflecting on everything that they've gone through, everything that they've grown, everything that they've done so far in their life. You might be doing this a little bit, you might be reflecting on everything that has happened in this situation or this connection, this relationship. And then you have this seed here. And it's like, what do I do with this seed? Do I plant it? Or do I figure out, do I take a second look at what has happened? Do I wait to plant it until the soil is more fertile? And that's what the Hermit's doing too, right? Is reflecting on everything that has happened. This row is about what would happen if we confront what we're uncomfortable with. I feel like it puts you in a state of reflection on, be careful what you wish for. Because suddenly it opens up a lot of new issues, new problems, because something was supposed to cook a little longer. This might need to cook a little bit longer. And Spirit is protecting you from that right now. All right, so let's see what the pot of gold is for you that you can't see right now. What is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you that you can't see just yet? There's the rainbow. And this deck, again, is called the Black and Gold deck. This is the Gold and Black deck. I honestly feel like those names should be reversed. I feel like this should be the Black and Gold deck, and this should be the Gold and Black deck, but that's not the case. All right, so let's see. The rainbow here for you. Roots of abundance. Look at that. This is what is happening for you right now with this connection. The two of you are building roots, okay? And, I get the feeling for some of you might see this person all the time. Some of you might see this person periodically. Whatever it is, you are building roots with this person, whether you realize it or not. Look at the number 2. This is about you and this person only. So it feels like something has to grow. The roots are steady. The roots are planted. The roots, have taken hold. Now it's about waiting for something to cook, waiting for something to grow. So what's the pot of gold here? Queen of Cups, card of Scorpio. Love. Okay? Your pot of gold has love in it. What else? It also has 7 of swords in it. So there might be some deception in this situation in some way by this person, by you. Again, this might be both of you, especially if you're dealing with a marriage in some way here. All right? But the pot of gold, you know, the 7 of swords also has a positive side. Okay? It's something that you might feel is being stolen from you is being returned to you. Love. Six of Pentacles. A divorce, perhaps, for some in this situation, but it feels like the pot of gold is saying that this situation of giving to 2 people when we should only be giving to 1, that's in this pot of gold as well. So this might be a divorce for some of you that are dealing with a situation around marriage or third parties or whatever that is. But I feel like this is just saying that growth is needed here, possibly for this person, because this person has a really difficult time trusting in the unknown. They want to have control. And this whole situation might be a huge lesson for this person on giving up control or surrendering to the universe, that the universe knows best. And listening to that and trusting the universe. All right? All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks so much. Bye.